Hi, I'm Caroline Offergelt from Right Now Residential, and this is your London property market report for October 2022. September is typically a very busy month within the property cycle, and this year was absolutely no exception. Now, in these rather uncertain times, it is now crucial to make sure that you do have an expert helping you along the way. Now more than ever, buyers and sellers want some kind of reassurance about not only their property transaction, but also about the market in general. This is where our Law Society approved reservation agreements come into their own. We ensure there's commitment from both buyer and seller, we lock in your price, and we also help to deter fall-throughs and make sure that obviously if there was a fall-through that you do get some kind of financial compensation. The market is remaining remarkably resilient despite economic pressures, with the average price of property coming to the market in September rising by 0.7%. According to Rightmove, buyer demand is up 20% on a pre-pandemic 5-year average. One of the things to note though that is the market growth is going to slow down, so prices may still be improving, however it's going to be at a very slow rate, maybe even plateauing for the foreseeable future. Last month, the residential nil rate tax threshold increased from £125,000 to £250,000. For first-time buyers, this threshold was increased from £300,000 to £425,000, and the maximum property value for first-time buyers to be able to take advantage of their first-time buyer relief was increased to £625,000. This now means that effectively, as of right now, anyone who's purchasing a property will be able to benefit from some sort of stamp duty reduction. There was a jump to the base rate at the end of last month, which also caused a number of different shifts with products available from lenders. Now, at the moment, there's still well over 2,500 different products from different lenders available, and that rate is actually increasing as each day passes. Now more than ever, it is absolutely crucial that you have a good broker to speak with to help you talk through your finances and help you understand exactly what your options are at the current time. Even if you have an approval in principle, which is great, it doesn't guarantee you to be able to lock in the lowest rate because rates are changing every single day. All we can advise is make sure that you do speak to someone and be on top of your finances at all times. Where the market is changing, it potentially is actually going to be cheaper for you to lock in for a 5 or a 10-year fix rather than a 2-year fix. Obviously, it will always come down to your personal circumstances, but do make sure that you do consider all your options before proceeding. We recognise that it can be really challenging to think about moving properties when obviously there's an economic crisis going on. So base rates are increasing, mortgage rates are getting up, and also property prices are constantly changing. However, the likelihood is that it's not going to become any cheaper anytime soon to buy property, so waiting could in fact be costing you. A lot of speculation about what the market may or may not do in 2023 and even into 2024. The reality is that actually no one knows. None of us have a crystal ball. If you're actually contemplating selling your property right now, it's still a very good time to be selling a property. There is some speculation that potentially prices could plateau or even drop a little bit into the future, so if you are contemplating selling, do speak to us to get an up-to-date valuation, and we'd be delighted to try and talk you through your options. For all of your property needs and some trusted advice, contact us at Right Now Residential. We'd be delighted to help.